Right now, while you're watching this, something on your body is growing. You didn't ask it to, you can't feel it, and it hasn't stopped for a single second since the day you were born. Your hair. I know, it sounds boring. It isn't. Because once you actually look at the numbers, it gets strange fast. Every hair on your head grows out of a tiny factory buried under your skin called a follicle, and you have a lot of them, around 100,000 just on your scalp. Each one is a microscopic machine that never clocks out, quietly stacking protein brick by brick 24 hours a day. While you're awake, while you sleep, while you sit completely still binge watching something at 2 in the morning. It's working right now. So how fast is it actually going? The average hair grows about 1 centimeter a month. That's roughly half a millimeter a day, which sounds like absolutely nothing. So let's put a yardstick on it. A garden snail crawls at about the same speed your hair grows. Not per minute, per day. Your hair is very slowly racing a snail, and honestly, it's a close race. Now look further out. Continents drift apart at roughly the same pace too. The tectonic plate under the Atlantic Ocean spreads about as fast as the hair pushes out of your scalp. So somewhere out there, a piece of North America is separating from Europe at the exact same speed as your bangs. Slow motion on a planetary scale happening on your own head. Glaciers creep downhill at a similar crawl. Grass in your backyard grows a little faster, but not by much. And your fingernails? They're the slow cousin of the family, only about a third the speed of your hair, which is why you cut your hair way more often than you clip your nails. Here's the thing about half a millimeter a day. It feels like nothing because it is invisible. Nobody has ever watched their hair get longer in real time. But invisible adds up. Stack every day of 1 year together and that nothing turns into about 6 inches of hair. Stack it across an entire lifetime and a single follicle would push out somewhere around 25 feet of hair. That's taller than a 2-story house. All of it squeezed out of one tiny root, half a millimeter at a time, day after day after day. Of course, most of that gets cut long before it ever gets that long. But some people never cut it. The longest hair ever measured on a human was over 18 feet. Pulled straight, that is longer than a school bus is wide. And there was no trick to it, no secret, just a normal head growing at the same boring half a millimeter a day pace as yours, for decades, with nobody ever reaching for the scissors. And here's something most people never realize. The hair you can actually see, the part you brush and cut and style, is completely dead. It's just protein. The only living part is buried down in that follicle, out of sight. So all that hair on your head is basically a very long, very slow trail your body leaves behind as it works. Like the mineral trail a stalactite leaves dripping from a cave ceiling, except yours is made of you. Compare that to something famously fast. Bamboo can shoot up almost a meter in a single day. Your hair would need close to 100 years to match what bamboo does before lunch. And yet, given enough patience, that slow trickle still outproduces almost anything, simply because it refuses to stop. And this is the part that really gets people. Hair growth isn't something your body does sometimes. It's not like digestion, where things start and stop. It barely pauses. It grows while you're stressed, while you're sick, while you're on vacation completely ignoring that your body exists. Each individual strand is running on its own private multi-year clock, building itself out of the protein you ate a few days ago, whether you're paying attention or not. There's a strange comfort in that if you think about it. You will forget things. You'll have good days and bad days. You'll get distracted, quit things, start over. But this one tiny machine under your skin just keeps going. No motivation required. No days off. It has never once given up on you. Different hairs even grow at different speeds. The hair on your head is the marathon runner, growing for years at a time. Your eyebrows and eyelashes barely grow at all before they stop and fall out, which is the only reason you don't have to trim your eyebrows every week like a hedge. Same body, same follicles, wildly different clocks. So no, you didn't feel anything happen while you watched this. Nothing tapped you on the shoulder. But somewhere on your scalp, right now, 100,000 little machines just did their job, and a piece of you is very, very slightly longer than it was when this video started. You are, quietly, a slow-motion event. You just never stuck around long enough to notice.